Thanks for listening to Michigan Mornings on your favorite podcasting platform. Don't forget you can also listen and find other great Catholic podcasts and listen to live Catholic radio with the free Ave Maria radio app. You can download it now from the App Store or Google Play. The Ave Maria radio app, it's the app that will change your life. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, December 2nd. This is Michigan Mornings from Ave Maria Radio and the Ave Maria Radio app. I'm Matthew Handley. Coming up, one psychiatrist says you shouldn't see members of your family with whom you disagree. We'll tell you why that's wrong. But first, this news. Ohio State and Michigan football programs are paying hefty fines for an end of regular season brawl in Columbus. The Big Ten fined both schools $100,000 each after players engaged in physical altercations following the Wolverines' 13-10 upset win over the second-ranked Buckeyes on Saturday. The brawl happened after players on Michigan's team tried to plant the school flag onto Ohio State's logo at midfield. One police officer was injured and authorities resorted to using pepper spray to break up the fight. The National Weather Service has issued a winter storm warning until 1 a.m. tomorrow for Ottawa, Allegan, Van Buren, and Berrien counties on the Lake Michigan shore. Lake-effect snow between 8 and 12 inches are in the forecast, and Ottawa County Road Commission spokesman Alex Doty is urging people to be patient if they have to travel.
If it's snowing hard and consistently over a longer period like that, it just, prolongs the amount of time it can take for crews to come and get everything completely plowed out safely.
State law requires drivers to remain at least 200 feet away from plows unless they are passing. That is equal to about 12 car lengths. On the auto beat, Stellantis CEO Carlos Tavares has suddenly resigned from the Jeep, Ram, and Dodge and Chrysler automaker. The resignation comes in the midst of heightening, quote, different views between the board of directors and the executive. The automotive production giant released a statement on Sunday saying its board had accepted Tavares' resignation. His leave begins effective immediately, and Stellantis says its course to assign a new CEO is, quote, well underway. The automaker expects to find a replacement in the first half of 2025. The Anna Scripps Whitcomb Conservatory on Belle Isle is reopening on Wednesday after being closed for the last 2 years. The Belle Isle Conservancy says on social media that the conservatory is ready to welcome visitors once again. It will be open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Wednesday through Sunday every week. It closed in November 2022 for $10 million of renovations. And Archbishop Allen Vigneron has designated 12 sites as pilgrimage locations during the Jubilee Year 2025. They include the Basilica of St. Anne, the Blessed Solanus Casey Center, the Cathedral of the Most Blessed Sacrament, the National Shrine at the Little Flower, Our Lady of Fatima Shrine, the Presentation of the Blessed Virgin Mary Chapel at Madonna University, the Shrine of Jesus of the Divine Mercy, the Shrine of St. John Paul II, the St. Joseph Shrine, and the Shrine of the Immaculate Heart of Mary in Pontiac. It also includes 2 area cemeteries, Holy Sepulchre in Southfield and Our Lady of Hope in Brownstown Township. This is Michigan Mornings. Today is Cyber Monday, and if you're like me, you might be taking advantage of some of the deals today. It is important, however, to make sure that your data is protected, and NordVPN can help with that. NordVPN hides your internet traffic and protects you from potential malware. They have extended their Black Friday deal to today, so you can still get 74% off and an additional 3 months on this VPN service. Sign up for NordVPN and get the deal by clicking the link in the description. We're going to have mostly sunny skies today in Detroit with a high of 34. Tonight will be mostly cloudy with lows around 24. Wednesday will be partly sunny with highs around 34. The chance of snow showers returns on Wednesday afternoon. Highs then will be in the upper 30s. On Thursday will be breezy with a chance of snow and temperatures near 30. Right now it is 27 and mostly cloudy in Detroit. You're listening to Michigan Mornings. We may see a scattered snow shower or two during the commute this morning in Saginaw. Otherwise, it should be partly sunny with highs around 34. Tonight will be mostly cloudy with lows around 22. Tuesday will be partly sunny with a chance of afternoon snow showers. Temperatures will be around 33. Wednesday, we may see some afternoon snow showers. Highs will be in the mid-30s. Thursday will be breezy with some more snow possible as well. Highs will be near 30. Right now it is 23 with a few clouds in Saginaw. After the 2020 election, a Yale psychiatrist claimed that people shouldn't spend time with family members who may have voted differently. Dr. Greg Popcak and Teresa Tomeo discussed this on Catholic Connection.
It's kind of Orwellian, right? I mean, like you said, she starts out reasonably enough by saying, just because somebody is a family member doesn't mean they have a right to your time. It's dependent on how they treat you. And it's like, well, okay, that's reasonable enough. But then she kind of goes on to say that essentially that people should be punished for wrongthink. That if someone votes differently than you, then it's okay to just say, well, I'm not going to be around you anymore because you voted in a way that I don't like, that goes against my beliefs or my lifestyle or whatever. And it strikes me as tremendously childish because in a pluralistic society we ought to be able to engage people who don't think the same way that we do and learn from each other and be able to respect each other enough to try to find what's true, good, and beautiful in the things that each of us finds true, good, and beautiful. And that's hard to do, granted. I mean, if things had played out differently and the election had gone the opposite way, I'd be saying the same things to all the more conservative people that were upset by it. It's a matter of we need to learn to listen, and when things, when people disagree with us, when people think differently than we do, the first thing we need to do is say, well, tell me more about that. Help me understand where you're coming from and why you think the way you do. Mm-hmm. Exactly, so that we have a chance to learn from each other and then hopefully be able to influence each other in positive, healthy ways.
How do you survive in a world if you can't accept the fact that not everybody is going to agree with you, and some people are going to disagree with you very strongly? I mean, you're going to find that in church, you're going to find that at the gym, at work, even at home in some cases.
Well, and that's why I think that this whole approach is ultimately going to implode on itself, because your comfort zone is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller until you get suffocated by it. I mean, there's no way to find a place small enough that contains only people that think exactly the way you think. And so I think the project is doomed.
You can catch both Teresa Tomeo and Dr. Greg Popcak here on Ave Maria Radio. Catholic Connection is on weekdays at 8 a.m. and More to Life is on weekdays at 10 a.m. St. CAESARIUS of Arles says, if you want to follow Christ, then take up his cross without delay, endure injuries, and do not be overcome by them. I'm Matthew Handley. That does it for this edition of Michigan Mornings on a Monday. Stay tuned to Ave Maria Radio for more engaging Catholic talk radio, and Lord willing, I will talk to you again tomorrow. Until then, goodbye.